Hello. I am author and entrepreneur, the cerebral palsy vigilante, Zachary Fennell, and you are watching Making of a Memoir, my video series documenting the hard work involved in writing and self-publishing a book. Today is Monday, December 28th. To date so far, I have written 300 I've added 300 words to the manuscript. This morning, I woke up. Normally when I work in the morning, I set my alarm for 7:20. Last night, I just decided I'm going to set my alarm for 6:45, set a timer for 20 minutes, sit down and write for 20 minutes, get done when I get done before work. Did that successfully, getting my day off to a good start and getting me in the mind to work on the book, getting the mindset to work on the book. So I returned home, laid easy for a little bit, took it easy for a little bit, just catching up on watching some YouTube videos, and then I set another timer for 20 minutes, put a little bit more writing in. Well, my goal for today kind of just came to me as I was writing before, but my goal is to get 500 words for today, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you later with an update. Hello once more. It is still Monday, December 28th, 2020. Now I'm ending 2020 on a good note. Still got a few days left. Still deciding whether I'm going to use those days to focus on my blog, YouTube channel, or the book. That's still in the decision-making process. What's not in the decision-making process is what I did today, and I completed a total of 640 words. As I've mentioned recently in these Making of a Memoir episodes, I have mentioned setting timers for 20 minutes. And at this point, I wanted to take a minute to kind of explain the whole point of the timers. As I've stated in other Making of a Memoir videos, I might set a timer for 20 minutes, but then I end up writing for 40. The whole goal is twofold. There's a couple of things. It could have been like this morning where I'm like, well, I only have, 10, 15 minutes. How many times in a day are you, whether you're writing a book or it's another aspiration you have, and you go, well, I only have 10 minutes, I only have 15 minutes. You think about how many times you say that, and then you think about how much time that adds up to if you actually just took those 10, 15 minutes. So 20 minutes, 15 minutes doesn't seem like a lot, but it gets you going. And it feels a lot more manageable than to sit down and say, hey, I'm going to do 500 words today. You start counting the words, you put that pressure on you, where if you just say, I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes, you just try to write as much as you can in 20 minutes. You don't worry about the word count. And then at the end of the day, like today, I said my goal is 500 words. I hit 640. I set a timer. After the last update, I set a timer for 2 more 20-minute timers. Both times ended up writing for probably closer to 40. So 640 words for today. Reiterate the whole point of the timer is to illustrate that, or to remember that every little bit of time you can get to work on your aspirations, whether it's a book or some other goal you have, all that little time, the 10 and 15, 20 minutes here and there adds up in the end. That's one. The other takeaway that I wanted to express and explain the idea of using timers is it's less intimidating to think down, okay, I can sit down and write for 20 minutes versus like, oh man, I have to write 600 words. And it's a useful trick. You start your perspective that way and it works out. If you're like the writers out there, do you use a time? What's your writing process like? For those interested in writing a book, what other questions about my writing process do you have for me? Leave those down in the comments. I will answer in a future making of a memoir video. While you're down below, click the thumbs up icon to show you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and have rung the bell icon so you receive notifications every time I publish a new video. And until next time, remember, don't blend in, blend out.